Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there is doing well, and today back once again with some more Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket ranked matches. Today's video, I'm going to be trying out a Charizard EX and Typhlosion deck and see if I can manage to win a game or two online with it and see what we can get done. Now, you might be wondering, why in the world are you pairing Typhlosion with Charizard? And it's really for no other reason that these are my favorite two Pokemon. So I wanted to see if I could just make a deck work through sheer force of will. I can't guarantee that it will, but by God, I'm going to try right here, right now. Now, I think there could be some potential here, or maybe I'm just deluding myself, but Typhlosion, if you're not familiar with the card, has a unique ability to where it can burn your opponent's active Pokemon, but it only does 60 damage and you have to evolve into it. So I'm just kind of hoping with Charizard's heavy hitting capability and ability to stoke energy into itself, and with Charizard's burn ability, we can do some extra damage and just kind of push it since Typhlosion doesn't have to be in an active spot to use the effect. And just kind of see if we can find some synergy between the burns and the damage of Charizard, and just see if we can make something happen through sheer force of will. But if you're interested, I'll have the entire deck list in the description of the video below if you want to try this deck out for yourself or simply improve upon it. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling here, and let's see if we can actually win some games with Charizard and Typhlosion. Alrighty, looks like I found my first opponent here, and unfortunately we're going first, which is never good with a deck that's not water, and we don't have Charmander either. We're probably going to have to burn this, I know, right out of the gates. We started with only Cyndaquil, and we have only cards to swap people in. Oh, and we're going to get Suicune. So we get the type disadvantage as well, so all things not great, especially since they can get Suicune started faster than what I can get Charizard or Typhlosion started. So we're going to have to do a hard reset out of the gate and hope I get something else here. We do get our Typhlosion, but I'm probably not going to get that rare candy back, am I? Why no? Alright, we do get Charmander, though. The bad thing about going up against Suicune, though, is that it does damage for each... It gets more powerful for each card that we have on our bench here. So we might just already be screwed, since I couldn't put an energy into Cyndaquil out of the gate. So we're going to need that rare candy back. Or Professor Oak, that would net me a rare candy and Charizard, preferably. But alright, let's see what we can get done. Because ideally, I want to keep Typhlosion on the bench and just use his burn ability and just have Charizard in the front sweeping. But this is going to be hard to overcome because of such a bad start. Not a good opening hand at all. And they've got their bench completely built up already. So Suicune is going to one-shot Cyndaquil right out of the gate. We do get our Charizard, but it's going to be for naught because we don't have a rare candy or Charmeleon. You know what? I will play this Pokemon Communication. Cyndaquil is going to get one shot anyway, so we're not going to have him. So hopefully this will get me Charmeleon, and we can just build into Charizard the old-fashioned way. Now, if Sabrina's forcibly Sabrina's Charmeleon in here, then we are screwed. But let's just hope that didn't happen. And, oh, this has got worse. Alright, well, they've got Greninja already. Alright, they don't really need to do that because they're going to one-shot. Oh, that's right. Greninja can hit anyone. Why did I think it was just the active Pokemon slot? I am a moron. I don't know why I thought Greninja can only hit the... he did that so he could bring Charmeleon. All right, well, we're going to lose. There's just no way. No way we're going to be able to make up the ground on this one. Unfortunately, we have just everything in the world going against us. We got the type disadvantage, the slow build up. They drew into everything that they needed. It's just, this was not meant to be a winnable one. But we'll take a pot shot at Suicune. Why not? We'll go down swinging. Might as well. But yeah, everything wrong that could have happened, unfortunately, went wrong, and will probably go wrong again. But all right, well, we gave it a shot and ran into probably the worst deck that we could have possibly run into. But we'll see if we can get some good luck at all. going on our side as we continue to go through some matches here. But good game set, opponent, or good game, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alright, looks like I found my next opponent here. We're going first again, so we're just going to be on the back foot probably for all these matches. But we do start out with Charmander, a Rare Candy, and a Charizard. But once again, we're going up against a water deck, so this is probably another Suicune, Giratina, Greninja. If I was a betting man. Alright, well hopefully we don't get red carded or Marsed. But we can make do with this, if this will be my hand next turn. If we can get that lucky. But let's not wish bad fortune upon ourselves or speak into existence. Alright, they get a Pokeball and an Oak. Alright, they can't evolve here no matter what, but they do have their Giratina. And they got their Suicune as well. And there is the red card that I was so afraid of. And the wonderful good start that we just had has immediately been flushed down the drain. And there's literally nothing I can do here. So, other than pray that I get my Rare Candy and Charizard back in a respectable time frame. I think the only shot I now have, once again, is if I get a Professor Oak and I play it. Never mind, we just lose again. Oh god, this was preordained that I could not do anything with this deck, that I'm just going to run into Suicune, Giratina, and Greninja forever. Well, alright. Well, even if we would have had the extra turn, I still think that probably would have went bad. Alright, well, we run into the same deck back to back, and it completely destroys mine. Surprising no one. But let's see if we can get a little bit better luck, and for the love of God, not run into another Suicune Giratina deck. But the way my luck's been going, we're going to go first again, and the first card we're going to see is a Suicune. But alright, well, good game to the opponent. Let's see if our luck gets any better in the next one. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, and we're going first for the third time in a row. And I see water energy there, so help me God if I see a Suicune pop up. You better not have it. Okay. So it's a Gyarados. Doesn't mean Suicune won't be here. But we have a little better odds. But unfortunately, we're having to go first again. So I think I'm going to play Ino. With my luck as it is, I can't guarantee I'm going to draw into a Rare Candy, and we have no other Pokemon on the bench. So I don't want to risk it. We lose our Charizard, we get the Rare Candy, so we just flip-flopped here. But we're going to mill the deck out. We get a Charmander that I'm going to hold on to for Pokemon communication, and we'll just play the second Pokeball to shuffle the deck, because it's all we can do with it. So I'm going to hold on to this Charmander for now. I only play it if I really need to. Unfortunately, we can attach no energy. So here we are. What does Magikarp do? I've not seen this new Magikarp yet. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's next turn. Okay, you just can't hurt Magikarp if they get heads. And I see a Suicune. Why would you do this to me? Now, are you going to retreat or attack Magikarp? I mean, there's really no reason not to. Alright, well, I'm already going to lose Charmander next turn. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Pokemon gods, for giving me something. Oh, my dear Lord. Go ahead and play this Charmander then. Alright, well, next turn. Next turn we can attack. But if they get a heads, then we can do no damage to Magikarp, so could be screwed either way. So if they attack, we need them to get tails. Please get tails on this as well. Alright, they do. Am I going to get some luck to go my way for once? Could it possibly happen? Could there possibly be a day where this happens? All right, we're down to 120 health. We can't hurt Magikarp. So I need a Sabrina probably. We get another Charizard, which is not terrible, but I can't hurt Magikarp. So we have to stoke this Charizard. Alright, there was really no point for me to attack because I couldn't hurt it. So I don't think Suicune can probably one-shot me on a tag, so we're probably screwed once again because of a heads. Yep. And they got their Gyarados. But it's really not going to matter. Because we're going to lose our Charizard. Alright, I don't really think there's a whole lot I can do here. Once again. Alright, because they're in the active spot, they get to draw a card. I mean, we get another rare candy. That's not nothing, I guess. Alright, it takes Typhlosion out of the equation because I'm running no Quilavas. So we actually cannot use Typhlosion. So we need one turn to stoke. We're going to eat either 100, 120. So I really need a Lily to show up here. I need them to not hit on that as well. They did. Jesus Christ, if I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck whatsoever. Insane. Insane the start to this video. Oh my god. 3 Suicunes in a row. And just everything that could go wrong in the middle of a battle has just gone wrong. So I'm going to KO the Suicune. I can take solace in that. But this Gyarados is going to ruin my life. Alright, you can't really do anything with that Pokemon communication. We'll just put energy for Charizard for shits and giggles at this point. And we'll take Suicune out. I think this is the first points I've scored in this whole video, too. They're going to bring in Gyarados and kill my Charizard. 4 heads on a Misty. Can you imagine it? Like, can you imagine that kind of luck that I've never seen? Oh my god, why? Oh god, just 3 straight water decks. All of them Suicune. No, there have been variation. And then just heads on Misties. Oh my god. Please let me not go first this next duel. And please let it not be a Suicune water deck, which is all the rage now. Clearly. While I'm trying to play my shit-ass Charizard Typhlosion deck. Which, don't get me wrong, this is not I didn't expect this to be a high-level deck or anything like that at all. I was just hoping it would do better than what it has, but I think in an ideal world where I'm not running into Suicunes, it could. But we'll see what happens here. But a good game to that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next match. Alright, looks like I found potentially my final I couldn't even get the rest of that. You're kidding, right? 4 straight games going first. Can you not have any sort of burst? And I see a Suicune cards cover. And Suicune in my face. You've got to be kidding. 4 straight games of Suicune while I'm playing a Fire-type. Are you kidding me? Oh, why do you hate me so much, Pokemon gods? Why would you continually do this to me? Are you joking? Oh, no. Oh, no. If one of these is not a rare candy, we're not winning. I can't even guarantee that I'm going to be able to hold on to this shit either. I can't even guarantee this will be my hand next turn. Oh, okay. Well, this is a race against time. Can I hold on to my cards first and foremost? And can I get Charizard out to even have a dream of... to even do damage? Like... And of course, it's a Greninja. Go ahead and throw Giratina out here too. I know you got him. I can see it. I smell it. Please let me hold on to my cards. Okay. We can schmoove a very, very minimal amount. We have Charizard, which is more than I can say of any of the previous duels, which I've gotten him out once in order to just get KO'd instantaneously. I got a Lily and a Typhlosion. We do need another rare candy to make use of Typhlosion, who has just not existed so far in this video. Alright, we stoke. Get hit for, I think, 120 probably next turn. Which I can heal that, thank God. Alright. Let's see how bad my luck's gonna be. Now, they can do nothing about the Charizard in front of me. That's already out here. They can't KO it. I know they can't. If my math is right, which is probably not. It's another Suicune. So what will they choose to do? Alright, we get popped for 120. Thanks to draw a card. Now, what we have going is that they won't have enough energy to attack. And even if they had 2 Greninjas, we live. So let's get another energy into Charizard. And KO a Suicune, which is just something that doesn't happen. Alright. Something positive occurred in this video. Finally. Now, I can't guarantee that I'll win still. They could pull a Misty right here and ruin my hopes and dreams by getting 2 heads and then doing 120 damage to my Charizard up front here. Now, they could also have a cape. But the cape is fine. Because I can tag in whatever and get Suicune pulled out. There's the giant cape. I knew something was probably like that was probably coming. Oh my god. Please give me my Sabrina back. Oh, please let me draw Sabrina next turn. I've got to draw Sabrina next turn. Oh, you've got to be joking me. I didn't get my Sabrina back. Alright, my choices are... I can swing on the Suicune. That'll leave it with 10 health left. So if they attack me... Well, no, they'll use Greninja. Okay, let me think here. So... We are in an interesting position. If they attack me with Suicune, they will lose because I will take it out with Charmeleon. I'm going to attack here. It's going to leave Suicune with 10 health, sure. But they can't outright attack me with anything out on their bench. And if they leave Suicune in here to attack me, they will lose because Charmeleon is going to come in and KO the Suicune. Greninja... Charmeleon is no longer going to come in to KO the Suicune. Okay, well. That backfired, which should surprise no one. So I think what I need here is a rare candy. I think a rare candy makes everything okay. Because I can attack with Charmeleon, and they conceded. Why? You were getting ready to win, almost certainly. I was most certainly going to lose that. Because they were going to KO Charizard. I was going to bring in Charmeleon, who could only do 40. That was the hope. And it was going to leave Suicune with 10 health. And then he would have one-shotted my Charmeleon. But I was saying that I would have needed Typhlosion or Rare Candy so I can get Typhlosion in there because we could have burned the Suicune to push the damage over to have won that. But I guess maybe they didn't come to that conclusion that they were just going to win there. Or maybe they just had pity on me. Who knows? But this one about as south as it could have been. And we won that last one through sheer luck. All right. I think I'm going to end the video here, though, because this is not going to get any better. 4 straight Suicunes. Why? Why would it do this to me? But all right. That's enough complaining about my bad luck in Pokemon. But all right. If you made it this far in the video, I do thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you do feel like it, and I will catch you guys in the next one.